let's get it in. Like, we are here. We don't want to waste nobody's time. Everybody could be working, and let's get it popping. From last week, is there anything that anybody implemented that they need to share about this week?
I'll go. So for me, especially from the summer camp, like I started writing my journal every single day, and I gave myself affirmations, and I put them in my journal every single day. I send my 6 list to my upline every single day, so that helps me be accountable. And then at the end of the night, I send my completed 6 list to my upline every single day.
I did. Can I talk?
Before you go, hold on, Javon. I want you to share about what's different. Like, what's been different for your business since you actually did that? And then Courtney, you jump in.
I signed 4 loyal customers. Just being consistent, like, and that's one of my affirmations that I write in my journal every single day, that I will be consistent. So I don't know if it was last night or Tuesday night, Rachel was like, somebody needs to go live. Like, that was me. I was convicted because I had just put it off, and I was just going to tell myself I ain't going live, and I'm going to just do it tomorrow. Nope. She said somebody need to go live. I was like, yep, that's me. So as soon as we had a break from something, I went live. I don't even know what I talked about, but I talked about something and I went live. But being consistent has showed up for me.
Courtney, where you at? Congratulations.
Right here. So after watching the boot camp as well, I implemented something. So instead of getting up at 5 o'clock, now I get up at 5:30. I started reading Miracle Mornings, and I've been doing yoga for 30 minutes. Before I take my shower, I do my affirmation. I made a vision board. I signed 4 loyal customers as well. And what else did I've been getting out my hoster posts more. So now I've been getting like more than 10. Like, I got 13 the other day. So what I did, I posted it, 10 people posted, and 2 people did it on their stories. So it's been a change. It's been a different thing for me.
Y'all, yes, it's exciting. Come on, yoga. I love yoga, yeah. For those who don't know me, like, I love yoga, which is so weird for me. Moving your body is so important. Like, it's so important. Like, I don't like, and if you're, okay, listen, let's have some conversation here, okay? So I have a lot of, and let me just say this because a lot of the team, the Money Squad, has already heard this stuff, but I want to be able to give it to y'all all. Like, and this is something that we're really dealing with in terms of our leadership, and so I guess we can kind of extend it to you guys. So, health and wellness is not something that is valued in our culture. Like, let's just be honest. It's just not valued. Okay. We need an honesty moment. How many people I'm not going to say how many, but how many people have people in their family that are overweight? How many people have people in their, more than 5 people in their immediate family who are overweight? How many people who are older than you in your family work out every day? Only my grandma and my uncle that I know. And my grandma only work out because she got breast cancer, and she said that she not, and so they don't care if they're going on a walk or something, they doing something to move their body. It's bad. So just know right now in this moment, you are the one who can change everything for your family and be the example. I don't even care if you just inspire them to walk around the block once a day. Like, it don't even matter. Just know that your consistency is going to change your family's life. Your consistency with your products. And this is why you have to share. Oh, my girl Melissa on here. Melissa on here. Yeah, I just seen Melissa going live and be yourself. I love it. Like, I love it. I love hopping on your lives and seeing y'all be yourselves. And I'm telling you, just be yourself right now. If you ratchet, it's okay. God he gonna fine tune your ratchetness. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. But you got to give him something to fine tune. He can't fine tune an instrument that's not being used. How does he hear the sound so he can fine tune it? Kamisha, I didn't know you was a Zeta. You might have to get off. I'm just playing. That's for you, Tracy. I'm just playing. I'm just saying, I love you. But anyways, yeah, no, I can't help myself. But anyways, so just know that you have to do it. So Melissa, I loved you on your live, like just being you. And a lot of times we're so afraid of being ourselves because we've been so condemned in our life that we've been put into a box. And so tonight, I want to tell you to jump out the box. Jump out the box. And anybody who got something to say about you being out your box need to be deleted and blocked. And if you got to be like, God, I'm blocking my mama, help me with the strength right now. I'm just saying, if you got to block your mom, you got to block your mom. I'm serious, y'all. I'm so serious. If you have to block your mom, it's worth it to block your mama. And in our culture, this is a big thing for me because I was just thinking earlier, like, I don't know if my girl Brianna on here, but she had posted that it was her mama's birthday. And I was like, happy birthday, mama. Cause we don't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just how it is, you know, it's just how we are. And so the respect level, we respect too much sometimes. Or we allow, let me say this. We allow our respect to be the reason why we don't excel or do well. And today I'm telling you to stop it. I'm not saying be disrespectful. But I'm telling you, you need to stop using our respect in our level, our order of hierarchy as a reason to not do what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe your mama don't need to be on your social media. And I'm just saying, mama. Okay, you know you gotta do what you gotta do. So who has went more into being yourself and being okay with yourself and feeling good about doing it?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been going live consistently this week. And you told me to watch the Graces thing by Michael Todd. And what it's taught me thus far is that we are all on the same level playing field. To God, your sin is the same as somebody's who you think is the worse than yours. So I think he said it, but it also brought it to my mind that with this business, with whatever you're doing as far as your health, you have to say to yourself that you're qualified because he qualifies you. No matter where you came from, you're qualified because he qualifies you. And I've been saying that to myself every day because I'm the type of person that I never want to come off prideful. And that, I mean, you know, that's borderline one of the sins that you can borderline hit. So when he said that, that was revealed to me, that felt better in my spirit to say than to borderline hit that prideful thing.
That's good. And I think the biggest thing is like, it's okay to be hyped and you know when you're doing too much. Like, you know it. Like, you know when you're doing too much. Like, you know, you be like, okay, let me scale it back just a little bit. Because you'll know you're doing too much because he no longer gets the glory. It's no longer about him, it's about you. And so I just think about how like a lot of people feel like they got to be this slim, sexy. Like I'm on live, and thank God for my husband. So if you have somebody who is supportive of you, like use their support like never before. Because my husband, like I'm married, my husband can easily be like, you can't be on there with your body and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm telling, he could be like, no, that's just not acceptable. But because my husband buys into me, he supports me, and he buys into what I'm trying to do for our family, and he buys into the fact that I am inspiring, and I'm always going to maintain and be, it's just like, you know, me wearing a two-piece out at the pool, but I'm going to be respectful of my spouse at the same time, because I do honor my husband. But because he allows me to do that, I'm being vulnerable and showing like a postpartum belly, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know who gets the snapback of their skin the way some people's stomachs, but my skin don't snap back like that. And so I need to wrap my belly. And it's a lot of bellies out here looking like that. So, you know, imagine somebody being like, okay, wait, my belly look like that. Like, let me wrap. Like, ooh, you know, and like, ooh, oh my gosh, she brave. Like, let me go ahead and order from her because I can trust her because she out here showing her belly. Instead of feeling like you gotta be this, you don't have to be something else to make money in this business. Okay, y'all? And if you're not comfortable and brave enough to share your belly just yet, that's fine. My prayer is that as you get comfortable with the journey that he's taking you on, so maybe you need to get some results to kind of build up your hold on, can I just say this as well? We need some more before and after pictures, and I'm over it. Do y'all know I take before and after pictures? I get at least 3 to 4 corporate approved pictures a month. Y'all, a month. Y'all should not go a month and stop posting non-corporate approved pictures. Stop doing it. We looking like we don't know how to pay attention. Don't post them, period. If your customer sends you pictures, don't post them. You can get your customers' pictures approved too. It's very simple. I teach my brand new distributors how to get corporate approved pictures. It's very easy. Take the time. I have rap results from today, and I wanted to share them because they are a bomb. But I need to wait until I get them. Thank you. But I need to wait until I get them approved, okay? So at least one a month. What that mean? Run your auto ship. Run your auto ship, y'all. Run your auto ship. Y'all got pictures. Oh, I ain't got no results. Yes, you do. Take a picture. Yes, you do. Y'all have results, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all what my AP Alita told me a long time ago. What she tell me? Somebody know. The pictures get the coins. Take the picture, the pictures get the coins. Take the picture, the pictures get the coins. And sometimes I'll be like, hey, compare a picture. I've done that to Brittany. I'm looking at Landria. I know she done lost a lot of weight. Javon, we was all, she swore up and down. And I was like, send me the picture. You acting like a customer. Send me the pictures because there's a difference. I can get, if you use the product, I know you have a difference. I know you have a difference, period. And let me tell y'all, the biggest thing when you're dealing with bellies, pay attention to the belly button. The more you wrap people, the more or they do cleanses or you get before and after pictures, big bellies come in before they go up. Okay, that's just a tip. They come in before they go up. So they like, my hang time look longer. That's because, but look at how your belly's coming in. And you have to be able to lean into this discomfort because let me tell you, I was 25, 24 when I started the business, 25. I turned 25 the year I started the business, and I'm out here rapping people, and I'm skinny mini with one kid, and they like, I'm sending me pictures, and I had to learn this. I had to learn like how to analyze their results, or I was gonna miss out on a whole bunch of customers. So be mindful of that. Karen, we can work with that. we can like message compliance. But I'm gonna tell y'all this because they talked about this. Like y'all gotta, when I take pictures, before and after pictures, y'all, I only take before and after pictures in one place in my household. One, my bathroom. One, I always turn the lights on and open up my window before I take pictures, and I take them in the same place. Take your pictures in the same place. Have a wall behind you or something like that. It takes 5 extra seconds, y'all. Take it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. All right. Let's talk about it. I actually want to know in the comments one person that you're helping promote this month and why. Actually, somebody can unmute and talk about it. I want to know who you're helping promote and why. And it don't need to be the same person that you've been helping promote for 6 months. Who want to unmute? Who got somebody on here that they helping promote and want to share why you helping them promote? What you helping them promote to? Let's hear it.
I can talk. Okay, so there's a couple people on my team that's promoting this month, but one of the things that stood out to me was, I don't know if it was like on a meeting that we had with you, Rachel, or if it was somewhere else, but I remember somebody saying something about how when people sign up with you, it's pretty much them, they're giving you, they're trusting you to help them earn the income that they want. So regardless of if something happens, you can't be in your feelings, you know, you have to keep showing up and keep letting them know that you're there. But I was thinking about that, and then it kind of came into play when you were talking about how we need to remove our feelings from everything. And so fast forward, I reached out to one of my teammates that we have been butting heads for the longest, and it was mainly just communication. And I'm sitting here like, okay, Karen, you gotta, like, you're a leader, like you're a whole diamond leader. You can't be out here in your feelings and, you know, not being able to communicate with your team. So I had to reach out to her because at the end of the day, I did kind of feel some type of conviction when you all said things. I'm like, I feel like I'm letting her down because I got in my feelings. And even though it was just miscommunication, which is one of our core values, communicate. I reached out to her and I found out the reason why we were kind of disconnected and what was going on in her life, where we were just not seeing eye to eye. And then I'm sitting here like, this girl is only 3 people away from being fully charted or promoting to Emerald. And how dare I get in my feelings when I said that I was going to help this girl be successful in this business as long as she was willing to show up. But I completely blocked her from my page. I could block it from my page. I stopped messaging her. I wasn't checking in on her because I was legit in my feelings. And that was so wrong. So I'm sitting here like, Karen, listen, it's not about you, boo. How many people have you got so many people in your team that need this opportunity, that need to see themselves get these wins in and understand that they can do this, and that I'm not no different from any of them. That they literally can do all of the things that we have because we have all the tools set in place for us to win. But the part that's not connected is the communication part and actually being there to continue to reach out to them, to continue to push them. So I reached out to her and I'm like, you know what? I'm popping 18 promotions on this team this month. And I'm not allowing you, like, you don't get the permission to give up on yourself. I'm going to keep reaching out to you. I'm going to keep showing up. What are we not missing? What are we missing? So I've been literally scheduling one-on-one work sessions with everybody on my team. And we've been literally spending 1 hour a day going through their inboxes. Like I told them, I said, Rachel messaged me and was like, Karen, we finna go through your inbox. And I was like, what? So I was like, well, you know what? That's one of the ways for you to understand what a disconnect is, because if they're doing all of the things that you're asking them to do, but something is not connecting, it has to be something in the inbox that they're saying. And it's not to say that you don't know what you're doing, but let me guide you to make sure that you're saying the right things. So we've been going through these inboxes. They've been literally getting results. They wasn't following up. And I'm like, that's where listen, my follow-up game was horrible. until you told me off, right? Or told me about it. And I'm sitting here like, from the head flows, because my follow-up game was horrible a couple of months ago. And I had to be called out on it. And I said, if I was struggling with following up, my team was struggling with following up. So it was just a lot of stuff that I just, paid attention to. But I got a couple people on my team that's promoting. We got an emerald, we got a diamond, 2 diamonds, we got a couple of rubies. It's like, I'm not ending this month without somebody promoting on this team. So I'm fighting hard with them to help them promote this month.
Just way to be honest. Appreciate it. I just love it. You are growing so much. Like that, when you can, y'all just don't understand when you can just look yourself in the face and be like, yo, I'm a hot mess. Like, I'm human too. Like, just because I went diamond does not mean I lost my human traits. Like, I'm still a human. And I was just talking to somebody today about being the thermometer, what? The thermostat. Not the thermometer. Okay? Like you cannot be the thermometer, and you have to be able to check yourself and oh my God, I'm being a thermometer right now. I am allowing you, your mouth, your lack of mouth, your actions, whatever, to get me pissed off. I'm allowing it. And how powerful is that for you to say that? I am allowing it. It'd be like, nah, she did that to me. No. You're responding that way. And it's crazy because y'all, if y'all can get this, it will change your whole life. I remember when, y'all know the scripture about, when they smack the cheek, you're supposed to give them the other one. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I was like, the devil is a lie. Like, listen, that is not strong. That's weak. You weak. How you gonna let them hit you in your face and you just ain't gonna hit them back? You weak, bro. Like, that was weak to me. But when I understood what true strength was, because think about the restraint that you have to not knock somebody out. Can y'all just feel me right now? The restraint. Sometimes some of y'all got kids, y'all got spouses, y'all got everything, dogs, y'all be ready to choke the dog, okay? Like, you have to have that restraint to not choke people. And I think sometimes I have to really utilize it with my son Trey. I'd be like, listen, you don't want this. You know I'm crazy. Like, out of all people, I will knock you out. Right? I used to tell my ship, like, I don't want to fight her. I don't want to fight her. I don't want to do it. So it's the same thing. You should have that spirit when it comes to your business. I do not want to. I am strong. Because we know you crazy. Like, you don't have to prove to nobody, do she know who she talk, like, more, come on. How are you, 15? Like, at this point, right, and I'm talking to all of us, okay? Include myself. Because sometimes be like, bro, who she just tried? I remember my pastor told me, people gonna try you until Jesus come. And I was like, straight up. Oh, okay. And I was like, well, don't try me, try Jesus, okay? I know we should go switch it up a little bit. Don't try me. Try, have you tried Jesus? He's all right. Try Jesus, okay? So let's talk about that. Thermostat, not thermometer. Who got some? That's good, Alandria. You said accept apologies that you'll never get so you can keep loving. Yes, that's it. And I think what we discussed it was more so, how can we show this person that we're here for them? Because that's what it is. I'm here for you. My help does not come from you. So if you on here and it's the first time you heard that, your help does not come from your team. Your help does not come from your customers. Your help comes from him. And if your help comes from Christ and you're trusting Christ, then you shouldn't waver just because of how fickle man is, when that's what men are fickle. Like, that's what they are. You're fickle. Amen. You fickle too. You are. I am. So if you know that, then you need to extend some grace when it comes to your team. Now, that doesn't mean that you stop going towards your goals and keep moving forward, because you do. You know, at the end of the day, with the person that Karen was talking about, if the person was not willing, then guess what? You keep it moving, but you want to open up that door that you closed when you're not allowed to close it if there was no real reason to close it, or because you were in your feelings. So it's good. Good. I want somebody to talk out loud about, because if you connect yourself to their why and they're willing, and let me tell y'all this, because here's the thing, I got some people that are definitely promoting, and I always, y'all know when I say that, they definitely promoting. I got some people who are definitely promoting this month. And for me, what that means is it becomes my focus, because I know as I help other people succeed in this business, I automatically win. That's the heart of servitude. When you help people win, you win every time. There's never a time that you're not going to win. Even if you're not the one promoting, guess what? You're still winning. You're still winning. An executive comes before Ruby. So let's be clear that an executive promotion is still a promotion, and that it is important. So who y'all helping promote this month? And it may be somebody that you just signed. Go ahead, Angela.
Oh, I apologize. I unmuted by.
Oh, okay. Y'all ain't helping nobody promote this month?
I am. I'm helping a few people promote this month. But one of the people that I'm helping is Leslie. She's on here. She is actually an attorney by trade, and she had her own practice ever since she got out of school, from 23 years old until her late 30s. And so, with that being said, she's been used to the entrepreneurial world, but she had to shift and go back to work. And so she would rather get back into the entrepreneurial world. And so I'm going to help her do that through this opportunity. And so this month she will be promoting to Emerald. I'm excited.
It's so good. And just knowing how, like, connecting to their why, right? Because their why is your ammunition. Y'all get that? Why do they need this business? And this is why, y'all, I don't know if y'all knew me back in the day, I've been saved and delivered. But back in the day, when people posted their whys, I'd be ready to choke them. They'd be like, well, I just want extra income, or I want to be debt free. No, that's great. You can want to be debt free, but what's your bill amounts? What debt do you need to pay off? Like, show me a list of the debts. You need specifics, y'all. When I joined, I wanted to pay my son's tuition for school. It was $620. I had a dollar amount that I was fighting for. Because at the end of the day, even though, of course, I'm looking at a Ruby chart to make an extra $500 plus a month, with all the different ways to make money, that puts it into perspective of truly helping me reach the goal of why I came here. And then, hey, you got a fast start? Oh, okay, that's going towards tuition, you know? Even that level of accountability. Like Cass is promoting because she's consistent, brave, patient, taking, you didn't say that. Yeah, you did say that. Taking the challenge and going live every day. Yes, she has. Okay. Yes, Cass.
I want to help my friend Courtney Taper promote because for one today she got a sneak peek at where her commission gonna be in, and she done made some coins. Okay, she done made more than me. I was making $49 for the longest. Okay, but I want to help her promote. I want to push her to go past executive and hit Ruby because I know what this business can do for her, you know, being a mom, a wife of 7 kids, and, you know, needing that independency, that freedom,
you know, a steady foundation to have. So I'm helping Courtney to promote because she's a believer now. So now I just, you know, we putting the icing on the cake now.
I love that. I love it. You know, I want to hear from who promoted. What's this? This is July, June, May, June, July. Who promoted in May and validated last month and saw their first big check? And I'm talking about diamond or higher. So I know Brittany and Tiffany for sure. I want to hear about these checks. Of course, don't talk dollar amounts because I'm going to post these. But just say the rank and you seeing the validation and tell me about like what this means for your business, finally seeing this check for yourself.
I'll go.
Okay.
So it was mind blowing just to actually really see it all come to pass.
Double diamond. She went double diamond, guys.
Yes, I did go double diamond. Sorry, I earned the double diamond more bonus. And so validated last month. Saw my prelims, and I wanted to fall out, like because it's just so crazy and such a blessing to be able to make this type of money. And not have to exert the physical energy or have to trade my time for money like I would in a regular job. And so I'm gonna be honest. It was almost it almost put me in a place of, and we talked about this at Monday Meet at one time, not in a place to where I wanted to pay all my bills up, but almost put me in a place of hoarding, like, because I had never seen this amount of money being deposited into my account consistently before. And so it almost put me in a place of, is this real? Like, can I rest assured that this is going to continue to come every month type of thing? And so I've been working on my money mindset because I knew that was a possibility, and I don't want that to stunt my growth. So I've actually been working on my money mindset to just expand that, reading Think and Grow Rich. The next thing is millionaire mindset, just because I want to continue to think big, dream big, go for more. So yeah, like it's a blessing. It's all worth it. Like everything that I went through, now that I'm here in hindsight, I needed to go through. So it's just, I don't know. It's just a blessing. I can say that.
Hey, for me, it was the same, mind blowing. Like I was so. Can y'all hear me? Because I got my whole family in here. I don't know if they can hear me.
We can hear you.
Okay,
Yes.
you can hear me. It was mind blowing. The same thing. I'm like, okay, this is actually like it's legit. Like it's legit. And I was like, Lord, I'm scared to spend it. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna pay my tithes. I know I'm gonna do what I have to do, but it just shows you that if you stay consistent, I mean, it will pay off. And if I was always consistent, and to get that amount of money and to see that, you know, that it was surreal. Like God is so faithful. He's so faithful. So continue to show up, continue to connect to your upline, and when the overflow falls, God is so, you know, He's faithful. He is faithful. So yes, that's about it. I'm excited. You know, I'm going for triple diamond. I went diamond, earned a $15,000 bonus, and then I validated. So I'm going triple diamond this month, and I'm excited to help everybody promote. So I'm excited.
So exciting. Congratulations, ladies. I want to tell y'all though, in these last few minutes, I want y'all to understand. I know some of y'all are like, well, what's the key to unlock all of this, right? because I think that's where it's like, well, how do I get my check higher? How do I get to a place of 5 figures a month? And, you know, how do I get there? And how do I stay there? And how do I grow from there, right? Because it's like, I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I don't want to just make just a one-time some stacks, and now next month I'm disappointed, or I'm frustrated, or I don't reload or whatever. Like, I don't want to go back and forth. Like, I want to maintain and continue to move forward. If I can give y'all my number one tip for this, is the only way to consistently win is to help someone else win, which is why I asked you, who are you helping promote? I think so many times we get so focused on us promoting. Now, I ain't saying be stupid. Like, you know, you got an emerald and a ruby close you for $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying don't be smart, but at the end of the day, I think we get so focused on us promoting that you forget that if you have these small promotions, that's how you automatically reload. As you're looking at your chart and you're going to the next level, where are those small promotions that are going to help increase your volume? Like, you should not be reloading by boxes. You should be reloading by new promotions, because the new promotions bring in new volume, bring in new momentum, new fun, new excitement, new people winning. You've been helping the same person go Ruby for 3 months and they don't enroll. Why? Why? Please tell me why. Like, we can talk about it. I want to know why. Because at the end of the day, if they cannot enroll distributors, guess what you're doing? You're screwing them. You are. If they cannot enroll a distributor and you help them promote to Ruby, you gonna help them every month? Because if they're not bringing in distributors, guess what? You gonna have to. Or now, and then you got the guilt thing. Why I helped them go Ruby? I gotta help them reload. And then now, guess what you're doing? You're falling down, and guess who you're hurting? The people above you. They like, all right, come on, girl, let's go. Next is Emerald, pull that chart out. And you like, but Susie here, she's not enrolling. And guess what? We're here when Susie starts to enroll. Y'all know who Susie is, right? But y'all know what I'm saying? Susie's not enrolling. So because Susie's not enrolling, you have to meet her where she is, encourage her to step outside her comfort zone so she can grow. Because the only way that Susie will go past Ruby, because guess what's going to happen? You can help Susie go diamond. You can. And guess what you're going to have to do? Reload her diamond for her. And then you mad because you done went double diamond with somebody who can't enroll. I learned this, and I'm sorry to everybody that I helped enroll and you wasn't enrolling. I mean, I helped promote and you wasn't enrolling. I'm sorry. Because I did a disservice. Like, I really did. Now, you do have surplus, so you have to do something with it, but this is where it's like, well, come on, and this is even to the point where if they don't even have their own initiative to enroll people, guess what? On to the next. And that does not mean it's like to the wayside. That's not what that means. That does not mean that. That's not what that means. You still love on them. They still come into the room, all that jazz. You're just not focusing there until they're willing to do the things that they're supposed to do. What did Javon say at the beginning? She started journaling. Now, I love me some Javon, but she knows she should have been journaling. She know. I mean, we So what is it that you know you should been doing that you ain't doing? What are you not doing that you're supposed to already have been doing? And then you also got to know this. Are you even ready? Because, everybody can be ready. But from the head flows, like Karen said. So why do you think somebody should place a distributor underneath you and you don't show up? You don't run an auto ship. You don't enroll distributors. You don't post. You don't go live. why should they want that to flow onto their new distributor? And sometimes you don't know because it's so new and you just going. But when you know better, you do better. I love you, Jerome. Yes.
That kind of even go back to I had somebody reach out to me a while back, who was like really upset about feeling like they needed to have help when it came to distributors being placed underneath them. And when I thought about when I came into the business, even from the first time when I was here, out of all of the distributors that I've enrolled, I've never had not one distributor that was placed under me that I felt entitled to. Like, it wasn't an entitlement thing. I took that as a gift. And then half the time, it's to the point where you have to understand, like, even if a distributor is placed underneath you, you still have to work your own steps. So it's kind of like that person doesn't even exist per se, because you can't count that as you completing your steps. So you still have to continue to build your business just like everybody else is required to do theirs. Like, you're not going to move forward. You're not going to move forward in your business to the level that you want to move to expecting for handouts. That's not how this works. So I think that, for me, just understanding that every single month, even if you don't mass enroll DTs and you don't mass enroll loyal customers, you still have to do the bare minimum, which is the steps of success. And if you want to go to the level of where your check is above, low, you want to be average paid, then you need to do above average work. So it's a lot of stuff that kind of started, just playing off in my head. Like, man, that makes sense. That makes sense. Every time y'all speak on something, it just like literally a light bulb just goes off. It's really to the point where are you that 1%? Like, I want to be that 1%. I don't want to have a low paid, a low paid, whatever rank I am. I don't want to be a low paid. I shouldn't be going, diamond at 8, like you said, just shooting for the boxes. No, like, I want a legit diamond check. I want that mug to be big. Okay. So I have to do above average work. So I love the way that you just keep it real and just be honest. And it's not, you can tell it's not coming from a bad place. You just really just honestly want to just be real, because a lot of the times I don't want people just to tell me something because they think I want to hear. I need you to tell me what I need to hear, or what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, you telling me what I want to hear is not going to do me any justice. Like, tell me the real so I know what I got to do. So I appreciate you, appreciate you, Rachel, for that, because for real, like, you be getting me all the way together.
Hey, so yeah, Karen, something you just said just stuck out to me. It's crazy because I had forgot that I had that mentality, and so anyway, when I first joined, I did bring in my own distributors, but it was just like, they were quitting right away. So I know my upline had placed some up under me, and I had kind of got used to it. Like, okay, I know she gonna help me out, But then when she stopped, I was like, dang, like I just had to speak that truth. That was 3 years ago, y'all. I have matured. I haven't gotten over that. Okay. So anyway, now we had a leadership meeting not too long ago, and Keisha was talking about how sometimes we married to our chart. And that's my problem. That's always been my problem. Like, I don't know, like, I want people, like, the people that's on my chart, their box for emerald, okay, that's what my focus is. But it's just like you said, if they're not bringing in their own distributors, like, I'm not helping them. And it's just like, in my head, I'm like, okay, well, regardless of what such and such do, I'm going to do this because it's going to help my promotion. But that's not helping me. They may promote to Ruby, but that Ruby, especially if we barely reloading it every month, like, we're not going to hit emerald. So it's just like, it was a conviction for me. And it's just like, I know it's the Holy Spirit just telling me, like, okay, you need to redo your chart. You need to redo your chart. Like, right now, and I keep fighting it. Like, no, I'm already, like, this close to double. Like, but it's just like, I have to unmarry my chart and do the thing, still love on them from where they are, but until they get to the point where they can not depend on me to, complete my steps you know, feel their charge, but for them to be able to do it too, because that's what's going to actually make me a good leader. Not doing it for them, but actually teaching them and holding them accountable to doing it themselves too. So that's like, dang, like it's just something like it's telling me right now. The text teacher like, okay, I need to redo my chart. Like I just got to redo my chart. So I'm gonna listen. I know it's gonna pay off. She said just be married to it, and not, you know. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta let go and live them where they are.
Yeah, that's so good, Shanice and Karen. It just made me think about um when Rachel said in the leadership meeting, why ain't no reloading without no new promotion? Like, what we doing here? So it's just you got, in order to move forward, you got to keep helping new people, and keep helping the people that want to be helped, and just run with your runners and love everybody else where they at. That's definitely something that I've learned just over the years, and through each chart, just knowing that, and being able to switch and do it fast. Because sometimes we know what's up, but we don't switch fast enough, and then we SOL at the end of the month. But just like being mindful, because you can look at a chart and think that you got something, but you got to be real with yourself about what you actually have, not what you think you got on paper. What do you actually have? And that's how you can know what you need to do by what you actually have, not what the potential of what you could have, but what are we working with for real? And then that's how you can know what you need to do, where you need to focus, and who you need to run with. And then the duplication, like you got to teach them you want your check to be big, you have to teach your team actually how to work this business. Like she said, you do not want to be setting them up for failure. You have to teach them how to enroll. You have to teach them how to sign customers themselves, and make sure that you're creating self-sufficiency, because that is how the duplication, if you teach them how to do it, and then just imagine them enrolling their own distributors and them teaching their own distributors how to do this, like it's just a massive blow up snowball, and you don't find yourself being exhausted, stressed out, and ready to just lay it all down the next month because you did too much the month before, because you're not teaching the duplication. So duplication has changed my business, like, man, changed my business, and my caps on fleek, y'all. So duplicate, okay? Duplicate.
That was still brilliant, because like about as far as duplicate, because like even with my one-to-one meetings, I'm like, y'all, like, okay, it's good for me to be in the top enrollers, like, you know, basically every week, and then, you know, when in a post call with Marcus, so I'm not taking anything away from myself, but it's just like, okay, it still didn't get me to the next promotion. It still not get me anywhere, because my team is not duplicated. I haven't, you know, I would take responsibility. Like, I haven't taught them how to duplicate it. Like, I can't do it. I can't feel a whole double diamond by myself. Like, but if we all like are, you know, enrolling and being in the top enrollers, doing the same thing, completing our steps, you know, keeping the main thing, then that's what it comes. And that's why you can tell people like, okay, I don't get anything for signing you. I don't get, you know, my check doesn't increase, so I help, you know, you help somebody else to increase. And then it just has to make you think back to like, okay, are you helping it? Like, I didn't answer the question when Rachel asked, who are you helping promote and why? I could, well, if she would have asked why, I probably would have said, but I had to be real with myself. Like, are you helping this person promote because of them, or are you trying to gain just something out of it for yourself? And it made me think about that Inky Johnson video that Rachel shared. Like, if you're just doing things for yourself, once you get to that wall, you're going to stop. So I have to, like, you know, I do want them to win, of course, especially since she's new. I want her to believe in herself, and I want her, she feels like, you know, nothing good can happen for her. So I want her to have that belief, but at the same time, back in my head, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to do this for her, and that's my problem. I'm trying to do it for them. So, yeah, it just, yeah, this, ooh, okay, bye. Don't want
It's legit like using somebody. Like, and don't get me wrong, it's kind of the nature of the business, because sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, sometimes people come in just not to be used, but to support and help you out, okay? Because I remember when I went presidential, I needed one to be boxed, and I signed that distributor the day I promoted. The only way you can do that is if everything else is taken care of. So that's a word. You don't say, well, I'm not boxed, so I ain't going. No, if you're going, you're going, and God will provide as you go forth. The thing is, you don't really believe that you're going. And regardless of whether it's down to the last day of signing the distributor and all that's left is that distributor's 400, you think you can't do that? Like, come on, you can do that. That's not a big issue. It's the fact that you're not moving forward as if it's already done. You're not moving forward as if it's already done. But real quick before, because I know time is up, we did start a little late, so I'm going to go over just a few minutes. So what I want to know, and maybe just drop it in the comments so that we can kind of save some time, but where is the disconnect with asking people to join the business? Where is the disconnect with asking people to join the business?
Well, hi everybody. I'm gonna let
drop it in the comments. So because I'm gonna address them in the comments. Drop it in the comments. Because I want to address it so we don't take up too much time. Because I think this is the biggest thing here. But I did tell Tiffany tomorrow, so I am doing a power hour. I just don't know what time. But I'm going back to Eric Worre, and I'm about to DM like crazy. I just made a video for y'all, and we're finna have 1,000 people watch this video by Sunday. And I'm not playing. Finna hit all of them. Like, I'm about to go in. I got a whole new network. Judging they don't have the money to join, belief, fear of rejection, overthinking or thinking for them, scared of what they think, or fear of no. But I'm asking belief, my ability and the product. Ooh, yep, not talking about the opportunity consistently. No belief, fear of judgment, just actually doing it. Yep, not valuing the 99. Yep. Money, fear. Okay. Can I tell y'all something? Everything that y'all just shared is a personal problem. And I'm serious. Everything that y'all shared is something that you're struggling with. And you are projecting that, which means that you're like putting it as a movie on somebody else. You're projecting it. If somebody tells me that they don't have the money, the only reason that you won't rebuttal it is because you feel like, well, I don't have no money, so I can't rebuttal that because they really don't have no money. Instead of you saying, oh girl, no, this is worth it. Like, you know, just like if you was going on a trip, any of y'all ever been on a trip and couldn't afford it? All of y'all. All of us. Yeah. Actually, I didn't go on trips. I did not. I'll be like, okay, I got a kid. I'm not going. I didn't go. I didn't go on trips until it works hit the scene. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I did not. I didn't go to nobody's Jamaica, Cancun, or nothing, okay? Didn't go nowhere. Everybody on here has spent money on something that they did not have money for. Everybody. I don't know what your thing is, but everybody has spent money on something that they didn't have money for. This is worth it. And you have to believe this. I don't know where this block is, but we rebuke it right now in the name of Jesus. But it's you. This is why you need to journal. Fear of rejection, like that can have roots so far down to when you was 2. That just keep coming up, 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 and you won't dig them up. So your task for the next week is to figure out, actually, I just want you aware, because your awareness allows you to cast it down. So you have to be aware of your own personal misconceptions about signing distributors. What are your own personal misconceptions? It might be that they don't work hard enough, they lazy. It might be they don't have the money. It might be they don't want to run no auto ship. It might be that everybody keeps saying no. I don't know. It could be anything. When little do y'all know, most people I signed, they said no the first time. I did not sign at the party that I went to, but I signed on my own when I got the money. She didn't even follow up with me. All I heard was that 15K, and I was like, listen, I will figure it out. Right. So that's what I want y'all to do over this next week. But I'm about to do some bold, we gonna call them, I don't know, I'm gonna come up with a name, and we going in. And I want you to feel brave in that moment. Even if you need to sit in the room with me, you need to sit in the room with other people in order to be bold and start reaching out to some people, then we finna do it. And we're gonna play Get On My Level. I'm just playing. I'm not the fast because I need to get my life together. I'm not gonna play that kind of music, but I will find us some turned up Christian music because we gotta stay in the spirit. I don't want to be up there with the devil. We're gonna stay in the spirit, and we're gonna ask people to join this business because it is there are so many people who are already established mentally who are ready. And were you established mentally when you came in here? No, just invite them to the table. Bring them in. What we have is amazing. And it doesn't matter about what has happened with the longevity of even being here for some years. Some of y'all have been here 3-4 years and you're like, well, I don't want this to happen again or whatever. You have to release that. And that's what we've been praying for, a spirit of release. The Bible says to forget all that. Forget all of that. And a lot of us are struggling with forgetting what has happened in the past. And the past is still holding you hostage to moving forward. You can't even move forward because of the distributor you signed last month. Because she on commission. So move on and enroll somebody new. Or because 5 people told you no yesterday. So move on. There are 50 yeses in the future if you would just ask. 50. You just haven't asked. And that's another thing. Yes, we're doing is the social media presence will have people come to you, but start asking people. One of my girls that I just signed, she commented on every single one of my giveaways, and I was like, girlfriend, you ever thought about some extra money? She was like, yes. And I was like, come on. And she was like, and yeah, she sent me the nicest message the other day and was like, thank you so much for even considering me. Considering me. Show that girl how to make money from her phone. People don't have ways to make money on demand like that. Unless they, you know. I'm just like, I make sure y'all awake. Make sure y'all awake with me tonight. Okay? People don't have ways to make money like that. I was talking to a girl earlier today, and she was like, well, how fast can I make my return? You can make your return today. You got 30 minutes to hang with me? I'll sit on Zoom with you and help you make your money right back. Okay, guys? So listen. Let's do it. Start asking people. Ask them. Do y'all know how I went presidential? Do y'all know how I went double? How I went triple? How I went ambassador? Y'all, well, not ambassador, but presidential. Do y'all know I sat and I would message until my hands fell off. And I would say, hey, no, this is off the wall, but I'm looking for some fine young ladies. I didn't say that. But I would be like some ambitious young ladies who want to make some money. If I sent you a video, would you watch it? It's 5 minutes. If I sent you a video, would you watch it? It's 5 minutes. Hey, would you help me out? I would just love to know what you think. If I sent you a video, would you watch it? It's 5 minutes. I don't care if you ain't on my team. Use my video, whatever. Go through my page. I got 50 million videos on there. Find a video that you like, whatever. Make a video, okay? Whatever. Send it out, and then from there, this is GoPro textbook. This is GoPro textbook. It clearly, you know what I'm saying, it's still working. We just ain't working it. Get them on a 3-way call. Stop thinking that you can close things by yourself. Get Over Yourself teaches you that. Get them on a 3-way. Listen, I'm be calling y'all for a 3-way so y'all can hype me up and be like, listen, Rachel is the vibe and you're going to be joining with the best ever in life.
Last time. Where are you getting this cruise and stuff from? And the boat?
We getting the boat?
Papa said he got it out the couch. Oh. That's what these call. This one calls a boat.
A boat? What? Denise? Okay, we getting a boat. We on a boat. That's a song. Y'all remember that song?
Sorry.
Yes, please listen to GoPro again. If it has been more than 6 months that you've read GoPro, pull it out and read it again. It will look like a whole new book to you because you've grown so much. Pull it out. It's something that I read every single year. I read GoPro every year, y'all. Or if you like a different network marketing book, that's fine, but I love GoPro. All right, I'm gonna pray, guys. Does anybody have a question before we hop off here? I will let y'all know. If you want to know, just let me know. But I'm about to do intentional, like, messaging for distributors. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. This does not take away from host to post. You still need to get up your post to post. And if anybody doesn't want to do 10 host to post a day, like I was telling Brianna today, pick 3 or 4 days a week that you get up 15 to 20. Break it up. If you don't want to do host to post every day, because I'm making sure I don't do host to post every day. But when I do host to post, I get up at least 15 to 20. And then it's popping. Okay, cool. Just message me. I'm gonna pray real quick. It's going down. I want y'all to come back next week knowing who you're helping promote and why. Knowing. And the promotion should almost be done. 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 I don't care if it's your husband initially. Yeah, the boo thing initially. Somebody. Find somebody. And does that change it? Does that change your perspective right now? Because as you're prospecting, what are you looking for? Somebody to help promote. My goal is to help somebody make money. You think about it like when I hear about prelims, y'all want to know what I want to know? What's your check? I ask. I do. And some of them, ain't no secrets here. Run that number. I need to know. I don't care if it was $20. Tell me. We can get better. I need to know. I need to know so that I can help you increase it. This is not a secret. This is my job. My job is to help you make money. That's what I get paid to do. I get paid to help you make money. So let me tell you what you get paid to do. Help people make money. That's how you get paid. You want to know how to make the big bucks like Karen was talking about? Help people go diamond. So what that mean? Ain't no quitting, bruh. Like, come on, what are you doing? No, we're not quitting. We're going to keep going. Why? If you quit now, what extra income are you making? How do you get to the better day? So I want y'all to know who y'all helping when, and let's win. Win, win. No more songs. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, God, we love you. We adore you. We honor you. We thank you. We thank you so much. God, tonight as we finish out, I just want you to touch each person that's on this call today. Honestly, like, God, I just need you to put something in our heart to where we really just let go of the fear and the doubt that is holding us back, God, knowing that that is not of you. Even the rejection that people may feel, or anything that we're telling ourselves going forth, the things that are blocking us from being phenomenal in this business, God, I just cast them down right now in the name of Jesus, God. This is not who you've made us to be. The things that we're walking in, we need to walk in the things that you've designed us, the things you say that we are. And you say that we're victorious. We've already won, God. And you just have us, you help us to have this heart of love like never before. And so as we love on our teams, and love on our new business partners, and we open up the doors of our hearts. Yes, God. And we open up the doors of our hearts, allowing people in. Because sometimes we won't even allow people into our hearts to where we can truly help them because of our fear of rejection, or our fear of other people hurting us or walking away from us, or not meeting our standards, or whatever, God. Just give us a heart to truly serve. I'm just praying a heart of servitude over this crew, God, that we desire to serve our teams and truly help them break through the things that are blocking them, holding their hands as they reach out to the people that they're afraid to reach out to, so that they can get that win, because we know that those wins will open up something phenomenal for them. So God, I'm just praying the overflow of abundance as we truly help people change their life, as we shift the focus from our promotion, still keeping it on our mind because we smart. But as we shift our focus from our promotion to helping the people on our team experience their own personal wins, we know that things are going to break like never before. So God, I just pray a spirit of breaking. I pray that things break. I pray that things break. I pray that things break like never before as people go forth. I pray that things begin to I pray a spirit of obedience. I pray a spirit of obedience. Even the people who you've told to do certain things, that they just begin to do them, whether they're kicking and screaming initially, that they are immediately obedient. So we just praise you in advance for the overflow. We praise you in advance for all of the promotions that we are going to help people get as we go forth. And we just praise you in advance for the increase that is going to happen as we reload like never before with new promotions. So we just praise you in advance. We praise you in advance. And I'm not just saying that, but God, we're going to leave here with a praise on our lips. We're going to leave here just saying thank you, Jesus, throughout the day, just knowing that all of our help comes from you. So we just love you and adore you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.